Hi. Sorry about the lack of videos over the past few days. You ever do that? Sometimes I've got quite bushy eyebrows, and every now and again, just the wind blowing on them just makes my eyebrows just go some different way, and it looks like I've got some hairy caterpillar on my face. I think that's probably why, currently, I'm lacking in the women department, because obviously women don't like bugs, so they're not going to like caterpillars on my face. I've been quite busy lately. I've been playing Dead Island. I finally got it. I may make a video reviewing it, because obviously, I know about my games. I've nearly got 60,000 gamer score. Don't test, mate. And I've been working. I'm a good grafter. But I was at work today and something happened, and it just made me think, I need to talk about this. I need to get it out there. Right. I want to talk today about child abuse. Now, it's a big thing, child abuse. People moan about it. Don't hit the kids. Don't do this. Don't. And I agree with it. But the thing is, what people don't take into consideration is child abuse can also be taken in the form of children abusing people, like grown-ups. Child abuse. I'm being abused by a child. It's the same thing, same difference. I don't care. It's not called parent abuse or man abuse. Don't sound right. Child abuse, we'll call it that, but it's a third-degree child abuse. That's what I call it. Third-degree child abuse. And throughout my life, I've suffered a lot with child abuse. I haven't been beaten by my parents or fingered by my great Uncle Charlie. It didn't happen. My family are quite loving to me. They're loving to me. They're not loving towards each other. My mum and dad beat each other, but they've never really beaten me. All my mum's made me do is sit on the stairs when I've been naughty. That's pretty much it on the naughty step. Super nanny style, but that's it. But children seem to abuse me quite a lot. I don't know what it is. There's just something. I don't know how to speak to kids. I don't know when they start learning. Obviously, I was a kid one time. Obviously that's a fact. That's truth. I'm not lying. But I can't remember when I could have a proper conversation with someone. So I don't really know when I can have a proper conversation with a kid. So half the time I just ignore them or avoid it. I don't like to. It makes me uncomfortable. They don't care. There's no limits with a child. They'll just say what they want. And I'm going to give you a couple of examples. This is just off the top of my head. As I said, this is just a quick video just to show you that I'm still going to be making videos. It's been a bit busy lately, but from tomorrow, every single day, back on it. Subscribe, comment, like, favourite, Ray William Johnson style. I don't care, just do it, please. Thank you very much. So yeah, like the one time, it was around Christmas, and I was at work. It always seems to happen at work. I think it's because when I'm at home, or when I'm in my own clothes, people know I'm a big, tough guy. I look tough in my clothes. I look like the kind of person a kid wouldn't want to mess with, because I look like the person that would abuse children. I'm the child abuser when I'm at home. But when I'm at work and I'm in my uniform, people seem to think that, I can be abused. I've got no muscle underneath the bag of clothing. I'm just a big mess. That's what people say to me all the time. And then once it was around Christmas. I was at work, and I was stretching my ears at the time. I regret it now, but I loved them at the time. I thought I was a genuine boss. I thought in a couple of weeks I could probably rule the shop because of my ears. I thought I'd be manager because of my ears. And there was these two little kids, man. One looked like flipping. They were like Oliver Twists. They were proper scratcher kids. I think even one of them had a top hat on. And I'm there, and one of them went, "Oh, I like your ears, mate." And I'm there, and I'm so chuffed. I'm so happy. And I turned around and I was like, "Oh, thanks, mate." And the other one turned around and went, "Not really." And I didn't know what to do. I thought, shall I argue? Shall I have a go? And I just laughed. I laughed out of embarrassment. I was hoping no one heard it. But literally, I felt my self-esteem and my insides just go like that. Just dead. I just died inside. It's probably why I don't go out really much anymore. They've just ruined my self-esteem, those little kids. I don't really know how they can say anything, because I'm sure they were both in some 1950s shell suits that they bought from JD, But they probably robbed it in the riots, to be honest. And the second one, like this happened today. I'm there, I'm working, I'm working with my pals at work. I'm working my arse off, literally. I'm a good grafter. And then all of a sudden, I see this kid walking down the aisle. I'm there, but I'm putting away my pies. I'm putting pies away. And this kid walks down the aisle and he's swinging this loaf of bread. He's swinging this loaf of bread like I literally thought it was baby Bruce Lee. This kid, he even looked a bit, you know, Asian. He looked that kind of complexion. Was he Japanese? I don't know. But he looked that kind of, you know, he looked like a baby Bruce Lee. And he's there, and he's swinging this loaf around, and I'm thinking, what's going on here? What do I do? I walked past him several times, and I had to dodge this loaf of bread. I felt like Neo. I literally thought I was finally in the Matrix. It's a dream of mine, but I felt like I was in the Matrix. I was there. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm dodging this loaf of bread. Next minute, his mum turns around to me. You know, his mum's a bit of a ruffian as well, but she seemed nice. And she turns around to me. She goes, "Excuse me, you got any of these?" In fact, actually, I'm wrong. The kid passed me this empty box of ice creams, and he had such a deep voice. It wasn't no Bruce Lee voice. This was some Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was like a baby Bruce Lee with an Arnold Schwarzenegger voice, and he was there. And I'll try and do an impression. My throat's hurting at the moment. I've been singing a lot. You know, I'm auditioning for the X Factor. And he was there, and he went, "Somebody's been robbing your shop." Now, bear in mind, this kid was, I don't know, 7. I don't know. I'm not very good at ages. I can't tell ages very well. So just say 7, 8. I don't know. 8, 9. 10. I don't know. But he's probably about 1.5 meters tall. I don't know. I'm not very good with measurements either. I'm not really good with anything. But and he passed me this box, and it was empty. And I laughed, and I was like, "Oh, cheers, mate, cheers." And at the time, when I was thinking, he's probably robbed it. He's probably pocketed all them. You know, he seems the kind of guy that would do that. And then his mum turns around and she goes, "Oh, you got any more?" And I was like, "Any more what?" She went, "You got any more of these ice creams?" And to be honest, it was full. The cab was rammed, but she wanted a certain flavour. It doesn't matter. They don't taste much different. You've got candy floss flavour, and raspberry flavour. And to be honest with you, they are quite similar. So I don't know what your problem is. I know they're not similar, but it's Iceland, man. They don't taste any different. It's probably exactly the same, but just a different packaging. So I'm like, "Oh yeah, wait there. I'll go and get it." And I go into the cold room. I get the ice creams for her. I come out and I can't see her. So I thought, obviously, the little kid was standing where I'd left him. Not I'd left him, but his mom had left him. And I thought, well, obviously, you know, he's probably just there waiting for me to give him the ice cream. And I was like, all right. So I undid the box, and he's there watching me. Undid the box, got a packet of ice cream out, and I went to hand it. I went, "Here, mate." He looked at me, looked at the box. And he went, "Me mum's over there." And I thought to myself, "You little bastard, why can't you just take this off me? Why have I got to go? I'm working hard. I ain't got to go strolling around the shop looking for your goddamn mum when you're going to be eating these ice creams. You're the one that wants them. Your mum don't want them. You want them. You're getting everything brought for you. You're spoiled, mate. Just have it. Just take it off me. Give it to your mum. I don't know where your mum is." I didn't say anything. Obviously, I don't want to get fired. And I know that if I'd have said something and he'd have given me a bit more lip, I'm the kind of tough man that would have probably smacked him one. You know, if people push me too far, I do start getting violent. Now that's a word of warning for you all. And I thought, you know what, keep it short. I was thinking in my head all these horrible things that I could do to him. But I thought, no, keep calm. It's summertime. So I went and looked for his mum. I couldn't find his mum. I can't even remember what his mum looked like. I didn't have my bins on. I didn't really give her eye contact. I just said, all right, when somebody asks you for something in a shop, either follow them to the door, so that when they come out of the door from the cold room, you know you're there, or just wait in the spot you left. Don't get strolling around the shop. This ain't no crazy maze game. I don't want to be looking around for you when I've got work to do. I don't want to be strolling around the shop looking for you. All right, so you just stay in the same spot. Anyway, I'm looking for her. I can't find this woman. I can't find her. So I end up thinking, forget it. So I walked round back to the cab, and I just started putting the ice creams in where they should be. So if she wants them, she can find them. You know, I'm not looking for you. You find them yourself. I've got them. You get them. All right, I'm not your slave. And then he goes, "Mom, I can hear him. He's a little devil child, Damien. I bet his name was Damien. I don't know what was going on." And I gave his mum. I was like, "Oh yeah." His mum was actually quite nice, you know. She was a pretty nice lady. I gave her. She was like, "Oh, thank you." And as I walked away, the little kid mumbled something about, I couldn't make it out exactly, but he said something like, I'll have your job. And I thought, I want to turn around now and dash this ice cream off his head. He don't deserve this ice cream. The only thing he deserves with this ice cream, the only thing he deserves is my foot firmly up his arse. And if he ever comes into my shop again, that's what he'll get. I can't really think of many more times that I've been abused, but they're just a couple of brief stories for you. If I think of any more, I'll re-bring up this point. But just, if you ever have a kid, I know a lot of people my age now are having babies. If you've got a kid, just teach it not to bully me, because I can't bully it back. I can't really bully anyone, especially a kid. So just tell them to, you know, give me a bit of love, and everything will be alright. We'll be friends, and we'll hang out. We'll go to the park. We'll go on the swings. We'll have a good time. Alright? I've suffered a lot in my life, and I don't really want to suffer anymore, because it's getting to the point now where I am thinking of ending my life if it keeps happening. Alright, so that's, have that on your conscience. Alright. Hopefully, if I can hold this now, I don't want to keep screaming every single time I end the video. I go, ah, ah, ah. I want to give you a nice goodbye. Ain't got to ruin it. 3, 2, 1. See you later.